Okay. Goal is to do a quick Burrow Roach rush. This only works against Terrans. I do an Extractor trick just because I like to fast expand off of that. Take an Overlord. I'll be posting the build order somewhere so it's easier to see. I'd like to send a scout usually. Scouting with my first worker. You don't always have to do this. Sometimes I never send a scout. I just use the Overlords. I plan on rushing no matter what anyway, so it doesn't matter what I really see. I just like to kind of get in their face, maybe attack some barracks, do something like that. I take a quick gas because I'm going to need to rush Burrow really early. Just seeing what's up, trying not to lose anything, getting out. I see the scout here. I don't want him to see that I'm up to anything funny, so I'm just gonna keep this one gas for a little bit, and when he leaves I'll take another gas, because I took that gas a little bit late and I'm gonna need more gas for these Burrow roaches. I make 2 queens immediately, and then I make a Zergling. I didn't see where that SCV went, so I'm just scouting around to make sure it wasn't still in my base. I make a Zergling. I want that Zergling off the Reaper path, and it's going to try to go to the SCV building the command center down at the natural, if that exists. I want to really pull back the Reaper and make him play safe and not scout this, because even if he does scout it, it's still going to hurt him. But if he doesn't scout it at all, it's going to do a lot of damage. This build usually works whether they scout it or not. Right after the queen popped, I built Burrow right away. 2 Overlords, and then I try to get around 7 roaches.
Our forces are under attack.
Once I have like 275 gas, I pull 2 workers off of the gas and just mine 1 gas. I use it as a timing of when to get link speed, because once that 1 worker mines 100 gas, that's typically when I get link speed and I could put guys right back in gas. But right now, I'm just going purely off a lot of minerals, and I'm trying to pump out drones, and I'm trying to expand.
Metamorphosis complete.
Roaches go across the map, I set up my expansion, and while this whole thing is happening, I am droning, and droning. This build is really made to just sap up the Terrans' scanning. I see Hellion. My goal is to back open and rushing towards the other workers. A cyclone up there, and I pulled back. If I knew he was coming, I would have just pushed forward and killed the supply depot and broken through. Check again, and I try to break it. it's not a good fight anymore. But if you look at the units lost tab, I've done so much damage and barely lost anything. So the purpose of these roaches is just to be a nuisance, just to scan. Because I saw Liberator, I'm going to make a bunch of queens at home, just to be ready for that. Sometimes I get a fast layer after this, but because of that Liberator, I saw Liberator, Tech Lab on the barracks,
are under attack.
and here the Marauder. So I'm starting to know his whole composition. It's going to be Hellion Marauder Liberator. That's going to be fine. Just going to make him waste more scans. Every scan is like a few hundred in minerals lost for the Terrans, so I'm really trying to mess up with his economy. If he chooses to stay back at home, I'm going to double expand and go off with 5 bases. But if he chooses to attack, I'll just make a quick wave of units and just run him over because I know exactly what he's coming with.
Our forces are under attack.
So I saw his army, he scanned me, he's likely going to be coming over. I have 2 Lings up the front to scout, and I can see him coming across the map. He made a Raven, which is a really bad mistake going against this build. It's a waste of gas. Usually I'd recommend the Terran go tanks, but I decided to make a bunch of roaches, and I'm going to defend this with Roach Queen, and then follow up with a bunch of Zerglings. I know my army is way better than this. I'm just going to bust through the front, kill all this, and then run over, and now he should be dead. Just following this up with a lot of speedlings. He has nothing at home, and the game's pretty much over. Almost double supply. And that's game over, and that is the Fast 7 Burrow Roach Rush. I hope you guys like it, and leave me a comment below if, share your thoughts. I was a former top master long time ago, just getting back into the game, and thought I'd share a build that I made a while ago, and I've been using this build for a really long time. I've probably been doing this build for like years and years. I have several different variations of it. This is kind of like a more economic version. I have a faster 1 base timing, but that's the idea behind it. It usually gives Terrans a lot of trouble.